Democratic Senator Sherrod Brown and Republican challenger and treasurer Josh Mandel faced off in Columbus Thursday during a senatorial debate.
When I came in the state treasurer's office, it was right when the U.S. credit rating was downgraded. We are in the highest rating on our bonds, the highest rating on our investments. Our portfolio is up over $2 billion since the day we took office. We voluntarily cut our budget 2 years in a row. Imagine that kind of fiscal responsibility and accountability in Washington. But the only way we're going to implement that, the only way we're going to change Washington is by changing the people we send there.
One of the most important things to do is to listen and to learn. I've held more than 200 roundtables around Ohio, gathering 15, 20 people at a time, teachers, healthcare providers, small business people, veterans, cross-section of communities in Chillicothe or Mansfield or different places around the state. And I listen, bring together always a good mix of Democrats, Republicans, and independents, and I listen to what they have to say, and I take it back to Washington.
In addition to sharing what they bring to the table, the candidates both took aim at one another throughout the debate while fielding questions from a panel of journalists.
Senator, you are a liar. You are lying to the people of the state of Ohio. You are falsely attacking me, and I won't stand for it. You might want to try to push people around in Washington, but you're not going to push me around.
Being called a liar by the winner of the Pants-on Crown Fire is just a pretty remarkable thing for a young man to say, or for a man of any age to say in a political debate.
One area where they differ is on the auto industry bailout.
My grandfather, as I mentioned earlier, was a member of the United Auto Workers Union. I will take a backseat to no one in Washington fighting to protect and grow auto jobs and other manufacturing jobs right here in the state of Ohio. That being said, I'm not going to be a bailout senator. Sherrod Brown's the bailout senator. First, he voted for the Wall Street Bank bailout with your tax money. Then he voted to bail out Fannie and Freddie with your tax money. After that, he took your tax money again and voted to bail out large corporations. If you're looking for a bailout senator, it's Sherrod Brown. It's not me. That being said, I believe we need better regulatory policy, better energy policy, better tax policy in Washington to ensure that our manufacturers, auto manufacturers, and other manufacturers here in the state of Ohio can compete and grow and succeed in the global marketplace against companies in China, in India, and Russia.
I heard Josh say he takes a backseat to nobody in fighting for the auto industry. He might try getting in the passenger seat on a Chevy Cruze or on a Jeep Wrangler, vehicles that are made in Ohio by Ohio workers, with Ohio steel, with Ohio-made seats, with Ohio-made aluminum, with Ohio-made transmissions, with Ohio-made glass. He might try looking at what the auto industry has done for the state. That's why I worked with Senator Voinovich, bipartisan. I could remind you of that, Josh. That's why I worked with President Bush in the fall of 2008 and President Obama in the winter of 2009. Now, but just the other day, just another reminder of how important is auto rescue in Laura's town of Dayton. I was visiting with some people there just day before yesterday, and a worker came up to me and said, I never met him before, thank you for what you did with the auto rescue. I said, how's that? And he said, I work at a company that was down to 400 workers. He said, now it's up to 1,000 workers, and we think we're going to hire more because we sell to Ford and Chrysler and GM and Honda.
This was the second time the candidates have gone head-to-head this week. They plan to meet for a third time next Thursday in Cincinnati.